Arrival. Nellie.
The portal spat us out like we were poison. 1 second I was holding Layla's hand in that impossible place. Smoke and light and voices that weren't voices. And the next I was eating dirt. Real dirt. The kind that tastes like iron and shit and something else. Something wrong. I pushed myself up. My grandmother's rosary swung against my chest, warm from the passage. The beads clicked together like teeth. Layla? Bloody hell. Layla!
Here. I'm here.
She was 3 meters away, on her knees in the dust. Her dress was torn at the shoulder. Blood on her face. Just a cut, nothing serious. But her eyes. Something was wrong with her eyes. Are you okay? Can you stand?
I can't feel it.
Feel what?
The blood, the power. It's not there.
I didn't understand. Not then. Layla was a blood witch. The most powerful one I'd ever seen. Back in Lisbon, she'd made men scream with a gesture. Made walls bleed. Made the air itself taste like copper and fear. Now she was kneeling in dirt, staring at her hands like they belonged to someone else.
It's gone. The magic. It's all gone.
Your magic. It's dead, innit? Not so scary now, are you? I stood up, looked around. We were on a hillside. Dry grass, olive trees twisted by wind. Below us, a valley. And in the valley, oh God.
What?
Don't look up. But she did. Of course she did. Below us, a village. Or what used to be a village. Buildings burned. Roofs caved in. Smoke rising from a dozen fires that no one was fighting. And the bodies. They were everywhere. In the streets, in the doorways, draped over walls like discarded clothing. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was the men moving between them.
What are those?
They were huge, muscled like bulls. Some wore masks, metal things that covered their faces. Others didn't need masks. Their faces were scarred, twisted, barely human. And they were collecting bodies, throwing them onto carts, piling them up like firewood. One of them, fur on his shoulders, arms thick as my thighs, lifted a dead woman with one hand, like she weighed nothing.
We need to move. Now.
Where? Move where?
Away. Just away from here.
We turned to run, and one of them was standing right behind us.
And what have we here?
He was enormous. 2 meters tall at least. A scar ran from his forehead to his chin, splitting his face in two. His eyes were pale, almost white. He smelled like smoke and blood and something rotten.
Don't touch us. I am Layla of the House of Black. I command you to.
Her voice was strong. The voice she used when her magic was alive. The voice that made men obey. Nothing happened.
Touched a nerve, did I?
I said don't.
You said a lot of things. None of them matter.
Ah! Let her go!
2 of them. One with fire in her eyes. One who screams. Brothers, the gods have sent us gifts.
More of them came. 5, 6. Emerging from behind the olive trees like nightmares given flesh. They surrounded us, laughing, touching their weapons, looking at us like we were meat.
This one's pretty. Dark hair, good hips.
This one's younger, still soft. The general will want to see them first. You know the rules.
Always the general. When do we get our turn?
After he's finished. There's always something left.
The general's tent. Nellie.
They dragged us down into the valley, past the bodies, past the burning houses, past villagers who were still alive, kneeling in the dirt with their hands bound, waiting for whatever came next. I saw a woman clutching a baby that wasn't moving. I saw an old man with no eyes, blood streaming down his face. I saw a boy, maybe 10 years old, sitting perfectly still, staring at nothing. I wanted to vomit. I wanted to scream. I wanted to close my eyes and wake up anywhere else. But I couldn't look away. Couldn't stop seeing. This was real. All of it. This was 1031. And we were the merchandise.
When we get inside, stay behind me.
Your magic.
I don't need magic to hurt someone. Just stay behind me.
The camp was at the edge of the village. Tents of black canvas, horses tied to posts, cook fires with meat I didn't want to identify, and in the centre, a tent larger than the others. Red banners flying, guards at the entrance.
Fresh ones, for Volstad.
The general is busy.
Then we'll wait. He'll want these.
They pushed us into the tent. It was dark inside, lamps flickering, rugs on the ground, expensive looking, probably stolen. A table covered with maps and wine cups, and at the far end, a chair. More like a throne, empty.
Turn around.
We turn. He was standing behind us. I don't know how. The tent only had one entrance, and we'd come through it. But there he was, tall, taller than any of his soldiers. One eye, the left one, was covered by a patch of scarred leather. The remaining eye was blue, the kind of blue that burns. He spoke with a Danish accent, hard and cold.
Welcome. You're not from here.
No.
Your clothes are strange. Your skin is too pale. And you have the look of somewhere else entirely.
His eye locked onto mine. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. There was something behind that eye. Something that wasn't him.
You're the older one, the protector. I can tell by the way you stand in front of her.
That's her, and I'll kill you.
Oh, I like you. There's power in you. I can smell it, like copper, like lightning before a storm. But it's not working, is it? The power. It's sleeping. Or maybe it was never yours to begin with.
Get away from...
Let her go.
Patience, little one. Your turn will come. Hold the young one. I want to talk with this one first.
Yes, General.
No! Layla! Get off me!
Don't worry. I'll take care of her. Then I'll take care of you.
The curtain closed, and then the sound started. Layla screaming. Not words, just sound. Raw. Animal. And underneath the screams, laughter. Low and wet and wrong. It went on forever. I tried to count the minutes. Tried to focus on something. Anything. The pattern on the rug. The flicker of the lamps. My grandmother's rosary pressing against my chest. But all I could hear was Layla. All I could hear was what he was doing to her. And I couldn't move. Couldn't help. Couldn't do anything. I was 18 years old, and I'd never felt so small. An hour. Maybe more. Time didn't work right in that tent. The screaming stopped. Then started again. Then stopped. I heard metal on skin. I heard things breaking that sounded like bones. And through it all, his voice. Calm. Pleasant. Almost kind. Like he was explaining something. Teaching her a lesson. When the curtain finally opened, I almost didn't recognize her. Layla! Blood everywhere. Her dress torn. Her face. I can't describe her face. She was alive. Somehow. But whatever had been Layla before, the power, the arrogance, the certainty, was gone. She was just meat now. Broken meat.
She was disappointing. All that fire and nothing behind it but soft flesh. But you, I'm saving for later.
He walked toward me.
Throw this one to the men. Let them have what's left. When they're done, put her with the other merchandise.
Yes, General.
As for you...
General, riders from the south, Jafar's men. They're demanding to speak with you.
Now?
They say it's urgent. Something about the Caliph.
The Caliph? Well, duty calls. Keep this one safe. I'll be back for her tonight.
He left, and I was alone with the guards.
You hurt him. Keep her safe.
Safe. Right. That's what will keep her.
The general said tonight. You want to explain to him why she's damaged before he gets his done.
Fine. Fine.
They pushed me into a corner of the tent. My hands were still bound. My whole body was shaking. Layla. They'd taken Layla to the men, and I was next. I couldn't think, couldn't plan. All I could see was her face when they dragged her out. The emptiness in her eyes.
Pretty thing. Shame to waste it on the general.
Careful.
I'm just saying. He breaks them all. What's the point?
Maybe just a taste. He won't know.
Don't!
Just a little taste.
My grandmother's rosary spilled out.
What's this? Pretty beads for a pretty...
He touched it and started screaming.
My hand! My hand!
His skin was blistering, bubbling, melting like wax on a candle. Where his fingers had touched the rosary, the flesh was turning black.
What did you do? What did you do?
I don't...
Which?
He grabbed for me, and the rosary flared. Not light, heat. A pulse of something that radiated out from my chest like a heartbeat made of fire. His face started to boil.
Stay back. Stay back.
I didn't understand. The rosary had always been warm, protective. Jane had given it to me in the sanctuary, told me it would keep me safe. But this wasn't protection. This was violence. This was the wrath of something older than God.
Demon! We have a demon!
More soldiers were coming. I could hear them. Shouts. Running feet. I looked at the two guards on the ground. One was dead. His face a ruin of bubbled flesh. The other was still screaming, his hand a blackened claw. I had to move. I grabbed a knife from the dead guard's belt, cut my bonds, and ran. The camp was chaos. Word had spread. The guards were pointing, shouting, some running toward the tent, others running away. I didn't know where I was going. Just away. Away from the tent. Away from Volstagg. Away from everything. Layla. I have to find Layla. The soldiers had said they'd throw her to the men. Give them what was left. There was a cluster of tents at the edge of camp. Laughter coming from inside. The kind of laughter that made my stomach turn. I ran toward it.
There she is.
3 of them, blocking the way.
The demon girl. The general wants her back.
Stay away from me.
I saw what she did to Kasim. Melted his face right off.
She's just a girl. The general will have our heads if we let her go.
He lunged. And the rosary did its work. I didn't control it. Didn't aim it. It just happened. Light erupted from the beads. Not warm anymore. Searing. The soldier's sword hand burst into flame. He screamed. They all screamed. I ran past them while they burned. I found her behind the tents. 3 men were there, finishing. Layla was on the ground, not moving, not fighting. Just there. Get away from her!
Who the fuck?
The rosary didn't wait for him to finish the sentence. All 3 of them. At once. I watched them burn, and I felt nothing. Layla? Layla, can you hear me? We have to go. We have to move.
Can't feel.
I don't care. You're coming with me. I got her arm over my shoulder. Half carried, half dragged her toward the edge of camp. Blood was soaking into my dress. Her blood. She's been cut. Everywhere. Deep wounds that wouldn't stop bleeding. Volstagg hadn't just her. He'd taken his time, made it art.
Leave me.
No.
You should hate me.
I thought about Lisbon, about what Layla had done. The blood magic, the threats, The way she'd looked at me like I was prey. I do hate you. But no one deserves this. We made it past the camp, into the hills, into the olive groves. Layla had stopped talking, stopped moving. I was carrying dead weight now, her feet dragging through the dirt. Behind us, I could hear pursuit. Shouts, dogs barking. They were coming. Come on, come on. My legs were giving out. Layla was too heavy. The rosary was cold against my chest now, spent maybe. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know anything. I just kept walking.
A time of signs? No, a sign of the times.
What? Who said that?
A tragedy, a drama. The heroines flee the stage.
Who the...
I am the Sheikh of Sassan, the sovereign of the gutter, the king of beggars, the king of whores, the lord of the children of the night. In this pit, I wear a crown of stars that you are too sober to see. And you, my dear, look like you're in a bit of a pickle.
You're piss drunk, aren't you?
I am elevated, child. I am the Al-Warith of the shadows, the heir to the empty cup. Come, before the dogs find your scent. My son is waiting.
I didn't have a choice. I followed him. He led us through a hidden gully, under fallen trees, into a cave that smelled like goats and wood smoke. And there, in the firelight, a man. He was sitting on a rock, sharpening a blade. Blonde hair, hard face, eyes that had seen too much. But it was his voice that stopped me.
You made it.
You're from Lisbon. How do you speak?
Give her to me. She needs a healer. The same way you do. The portal. The tongue of Babel.
You came through too?
A year ago, give or take. I could speak every language the moment I arrived. Every tongue, every dialect. I understood every word anyone said to me, but I couldn't understand anything, because I didn't know I was out of time. I thought I'd gone mad. I thought this was hell. Horrible things happened to me in the beginning. Things I won't talk about. Not tonight. And then Sharif found me. Half dead, broken. And he took me in. He adopted me. I don't care how that word sounds. I love him like a father.
My boy, my beautiful boy. The night brought me a son. Who am I to refuse?
I'm Bogdan, Ukrainian military, drone pilot, if that means anything anymore.
I sat, watching the stranger tend to Layla's wounds. How did you survive? A year here.
Sharif taught me how to move through this world. I fell in with a carnival south of here. Sellswords, mercenaries, circus people. They needed someone who could think tactically. I gave them maps. They gave me my life.
And Volstagg? You know him.
I know his hand. I've seen what he does to people. He did this to her. But it's not just him. Something else is moving through this world. A darkness. Wrong. Like the air itself got sick.
He had something in his eye. Behind it. Something watching.
You saw it? Then you know. This isn't just war. When Silas opened the portal, he didn't just make a door. He let something through. Something old. Something that's been waiting. The Grey King. You being here confirms what I suspected. The portal isn't random. It's pulling people through for a reason.
The bride. I was to be...
She's delirious. We need real healers. The carnival has one. Tomorrow we travel south.
The carnival will give us protection while I figure out how to help her and keep everyone safe.
I don't know what happened between you and Silas back in Lisbon. You and that cowboy man. But why should I trust you? After everything I've been through.
Because we're both orphans here, Nelly. Both lost in a time that isn't ours.
You know my name?
I know who you are. I know people who know you. Back in Lisbon. I can help you find your mother. If she's here, we find her. And maybe we figure out a way home.
My mother came through too. Isabella. And a man. Antonio.
When?
I don't know. Time moves differently. For everyone.
The portal doesn't care about fairness. Neither does this world.
Why are you really helping me? It's not the rosary.
No, it's not the rosary. You're someone's daughter. And I know what it's like to be lost here without anyone. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
From the pit, the sky. From the darkness, the truth. We are the kings of the gutter, and we do not leave our own to the wolves.
I lay down in the dirt. Layla was breathing. Shallow, ragged, but breathing. Sharif was keeping watch, still muttering poetry to his wine. Bodan was checking his weapons. And I was thinking about my mother, about Antonio, about the world we'd left behind. Volstagg was still out there. Silas was out there. The Grey King was coming. But for tonight, we were alive. And in my pocket, Gloria's phone pulsed once.